I'm saucing on you. I'm swagging, oh. I'm ballin', I have a song on you.
Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and I am here doing Vlogtober. It is that time of year again for the greatest vlog. No, I am doing Vlogtober. And I did a little bit yesterday, which was the first, today's the second. But I didn't like what I did yesterday, so I'm making this one for the first. But note, today is the second. And I guess what I'm gonna do for new people that find my page, if you're a new subscriber, welcome. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this all about me. And I will link the picture because I just downloaded a picture of these questions. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I just downloaded the picture of these questions off Google. So if y'all want to, the picture will be at the end of this video. And then if y'all have any things that y'all doing, please send me a message with the picture or send me the questions, and also I would like to do them also. You can send me a message on Facebook Messenger, on YouTube Messenger, on Instagram Messenger. You can send me one even on Twitter. All my DMs are open, and that's the only ones that I have. And so here we go. Question number 1. What's your job doing? Or what's your job going to be when you grow up? Now these, I think, are for younger kids, because it's to get to know you in school. I'm going to answer this as if what I want to do later. I always want to be an accountant. From 5th grade to 11th grade. Sorry, guys. 5th grade to 11th grade, I wanted to be an accountant. And sorry, water. I actually was trying to understand and learn as much math as I could. And I actually took accountant 1 in 10th grade. And grade-wise, I passed. I made a C in the class. But in order to take accountant 2, I had to make an A or a B. That was the rules. And I made a C. And that was because it was a dude. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys. I do want to apologize for the raspy voice. Sorry. I don't like the way it sounds. Maybe it sounds like an old man. So please just look past it. Hopefully my next videos will be better without the raspy old man voice.
You don't turn into your dad.
Well, I mean, you know, I am his daughter. See, oh, and I wanted to be an accountant. And there was this boy in my class named Sam. Oh, shout out to Sam. And he took the class, but that was just basically a filler class because he was graduating and he ended up just basically sleeping through that class. And I did his work because I still do. I enjoy math. I did then and I do now. I enjoy math. And so I did his work. And then what it is because Hitler only has an attention span of 3 seconds. I would do the work as the teacher was telling us. And then I will go back to do my work and forget how to do the beginning of the work. And so, like, I had to sit there and figure it out. And I'm like, oh, I don't remember what we had to do first to get, for the assets and the debit. Like, I knew how to write a check. Like, I know how to write one now. And I did, of course, in the class. I'm not a good speller. So, I can write a check. I know how to write a check. I know how to file a check. I know how to balance a checkbook. But I'm not a good speller. So, there you go. That's one thing that I learned from that class is how to balance a checkbook. But yeah, so I wanted to be an accountant. And like I said, I made a C in that class. But you had to make an A or a B to take accountant 2. And I didn't. And then in the 11th grade, when I went to when I was in 10th grade, I wasn't in a group home. And so I just want to say that. But in 11th grade, when I went to the second group home, I know it sounds weird. But when I went to the second group home is when I found out about midwife. I had no idea that there was such a thing. And a little backstory. In 8th grade, me, Jessica, Misty, Carrie, we all did Baby Think It Overs. I think Jessica and Misty did it together on the same weekend. Which was funny because it was Misty and Jessica doing Baby Think It Over at Jessica's house. And Jessica's mama just had a baby. So it was 3 babies in the house. And if I'm not mistaken, I think when one of the babies went off in the middle of the night, one of the Baby Think It Overs, I think it made Linda, I think it made her lactate. Don't quote me on that, but I swear I think Jessica told me that. So they did theirs together. Then me and Carrie, we did ours together on the same weekend. And, when I did mine, so it had to be December when I did mine, when me and Carrie did ours. And I only say that because, like, the first night that we did Baby Think It Overs, me and Carrie, we were babysitting for Tanya. I don't know if she remembers that, Carrie. If you remember that, remember we was babysitting for Tanya, and we did our Baby Think It Overs at Tanya's house at the first night, and I think Tanya had 3 kids. I think her youngest was like 2. But so we did ours together. But then I went home the next night, and I remember my baby went off, and Leisha was mad at my sister, was mad at me, because every time she get up to feed Tim, because like Tim was like under a month, at this time. That's why I think it was December, because he was born December the 6th. And so every time she get up, she feeds him, lay him back down, he'd go to sleep. Well, then my baby went off. And so my baby would wake up Tim, and she'd be, I just got him asleep. And my mom was like, you need to get up and take care of your baby. I'm like, I am taking care of my baby. And I was like, it was funny because I'm like, I got the key in and it's not. And they go, well, you can't be frustrated if you got kids. I'm like, I'm not frustrated. I'm frustrated because you are in my room telling me to take care of my baby. You need to go take care of your baby. Like me and my sister, we were arguing. And I was arguing with my mama. Lack of sleep. And then Tim was crying because the baby woke him up. It was a fun time. So in 8th grade, I did Baby Think It Over. That's where I was getting with that. And then when I was in 11th grade, because the group home I was in was for pregnant girls. No, I was not pregnant, before y'all ask. Was for pregnant girls. And so they had Baby Think It Overs to let the girls, before their babies were born, take care of a newborn baby, to let them know, look, you're pregnant. This is what happens. Babies cry random times in a day. And random times at night, that's what I meant. And but so I remember I did it in 11th grade at the group home. And then I wanted to do it again, but they wouldn't let me. And I was like, I just love babies. And then that's when one of the teachers was like, well, why don't you just be a midwife? And I had no idea what that was. And I was like, what is a midwife? And they were like, oh, it's somebody that delivers babies. And I was like, I want to be a midwife. So instantly I changed from wanting to be an accountant to immediately wanting to be a midwife. Then I found out about doulas. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could be a doula. I want to be a doula because, like, I love supporting people giving birth. Like, that gives me untapped joy. I don't think I used that word right. That gives me a lot of joy. And my friend Jennifer, I was there for 3 of her 5 births. And like I said, the second birth was a misunderstanding, but I was there for the 3 after that. And I didn't know her when she was pregnant with her first child. So yeah, like, I love being a coach. I love, like, supporting people in labor and, like, basically trying to help them. I love, like, that gives me joy. And I think doulas are free. Like, they don't get paid. And I was like, I don't even need to get paid. Just let me be there. Let me see that beautiful little baby. Let me hold the baby, and that's payment enough. And I'm still like that to this day. I love babies, and I love that. I love that. So I found out that some midwives have to do C-sections, and I was like, nope, I cannot do that. I cannot cut nobody. I can't even stand to put an earring in somebody's ear that's already pierced. That creeps me out. That creeps me out more than anything. Putting an earring in a hole in the ear that's already, that there's already a hole there. That creeps me out. But it don't creep me out when I had my tongue pierced twice, like 2 different times, sticking the barbell in my tongue. That didn't creep me out. But putting earrings in ears creeps me out. I think that was a long rant for question 1. And there's 15. Are you going to get married? To whom? I don't think so. I mean, I wanted to get married, but then I only want to get married just to have kids. So, I don't know. How many children are you going to have? Now, back in the days before I had my 2 little bumpkins, I wanted 6. I was like, I want 3 girls, 3 boys. I want 6 kids. And then the girls were born, and I was like, okay, I want 4. I want 2 girls, 2 boys. And with it being 5 years later, I want 4 kids. 2 girls, 2 boys. I actually want a set of twin boys. And then I will have my 2 girls. And then if I had twin boys, 2 boys. So that's my number. I would like to have 4 kids. Preferably twin boys. What will their names be? Well, I have Hannah and Savannah. But like, if I had the option, I wanted to have twin girls named Keyshell and Michelle. That's what I wanted my kids' names to be. Keyshell and Michelle. Then I wanted a daughter named America. And then I thought Malaysia and America, or like I didn't think about like maybe China and Asia, or even Malaysia and Asia. But no, I didn't necessarily get to pick the girls' names. And I told the story, Savannah's name is Savannah because of Hannah. Whichever baby was born first, that was automatically going to be Hannah. Then the next baby was going to be Savannah. I didn't know how to spell Savannah, so my sister's like, yep, I want to name her Savannah. So that's why Savannah's name is Savannah, because of Hannah. But I did pay for Hannah's middle name. Me and Hannah has the same middle name because I paid my sister $20 for that middle name. And I wanted to name Savannah my sister's middle name, and she says no. So Savannah doesn't have my sister's middle name, but she does have the middle name of our great aunt, my mama's aunt. Name was Carrie May, and then Savannah's is May. So the name is still stuck in. Like, I'm named after my mama's first cousin, which is Carrie May's daughter, Frida. So I'm like, Frida's middle name is Inez, and so my name is Inez, and Hannah's name is Inez. So it's kind of in the same family. And then boys, I love the name Josiah. I love the name Josiah. And I thought, I wanted my son's name to be Josiah. But then I also wanted, and I was like, if I only have one child, then it's a boy. I gotta name him after me. And so I was like Marquez, which is a mixture of my first and middle name, Marquez. And then I found out that, and I was like, oh. And then I think I was watching football, and then there was a Jaquez. I said, there you go. There you go. There's my J name. I love J names. So that's why I was like, Marquez, Jaquez. That's what I want to name my twin boys. But I also love the name Emmanuel. I wanted to name my son Emmanuel, or Job Jabez. Another name I wanted to name my son. But yeah, so Job Jabez, Emmanuel, Josiah, or Jaquez and Marquez, if they're twin boys. Who are your friends? I have friends, but I don't think that I'm close to anybody anymore. I don't like that I'm not close to anybody, but you know, we're all living our life, taking care of, you know, our kids, or take care of ourselves. Like, we're on different platforms of our life. The people I was close to, we are now on different platforms of our life. And I hope that one day we can get back on the same platform and reunite. So that's my biggest hope. What do you like to do together? With my friends, I used to love just hanging out, listening to music, just chewing the fat, being us. But yeah, so that was like pre-kids, pre-life happens things. That's what I like to do. What foods do you like the best? Love carbs. Hands down. Carbs are my downfall. Carbs are, they're my Achilles heel. And I don't really like meat, but I can eat fruit and vegetables all day, every day. But give me a carb and I'm a happy girl. I'm a happy girl. Just give me some carbs. So I do like fruit and vegetables. And carbs is my downfall. That's my Achilles. But meat is my arch nemesis. I guess animal protein, I should say. Animal protein is my arch nemesis. Because, like, I like nuts and beans and nuts. I do. I don't like black eyed peas. But, like, there's certain ones that I don't like. But basically, I like what I like. And that's fruit, vegetables, and carbs. Carbs and starches, I should say. What will your job be when you grow up? Like I said, I wanted to be an accountant. And I wanted to be a midwife or a doula. But now that I am grown up, a mom. That's like the ultimate job. Love it. What do you do? I guess they're asking, what do I don't know. I'm a mom. I eat, sleep, get fat, and be a mom. What do you like best about school? I like math. But I also liked hanging out with friends. What do you love to do with mom? When I was younger, I actually liked cooking with my mama. I really did. I liked cooking with her when she was sober and, you know, her showing me recipes. And I did. Like, I loved for her to be like, okay, well, we're having this. And then my specialty was cornbread from scratch. I would fix cornbread every single day. I know y'all probably think that I'm lying. I am not lying, I swear. Because my mama, you know, she bought cornmeal, like big bags of cornmeal, big bags of flour, like every month. So we always had cornmeal and we always had flour. And then we always had mayonnaise. And if you don't have eggs, you can use mayonnaise. And that could be your oil and your egg. If y'all didn't know that. A little secret. Not really a secret. But so we always had the ingredients at the house to make cornbread. And so I made cornbread every single day. And my favorite was fried cornbread. And when I found out, Peter Gunn taught me how to cook fried cornbread. And when I found that out, I was like, that's what I'm having every day. So I used to come home every day, you know, whip up a batter of cornbread and fry me some corn muffin or corn fritters. I think that's what they're called. Anyways, maybe some fried cornbread. Open me up a can of beans, or open me up a can of the whole potatoes, or the stewed potatoes, the whole stewed potatoes. Put that in, and I was good. I was through. Guess what? I'm happy. What do you love to do with your dad? With that. I really can't answer that. I guess I like to talk. I mean, we're not close. We don't talk. So I guess talking. What's your favorite color? Pink and gray. What do you love most about yourself? My favorite part about myself used to be my teeth and my lips. And I guess now I'll have to go with something that's not physical. I love that my body my brain allow me to become a parent. That I actually handled, or that I had help to help me become a parent. Because ever since the girls were born, like, I've been sad and low, but if y'all knew me before I had kids, night and day, I used to cry all the time. I used to be like, you know what, life is not worth living. Because I said this before, I felt like I was born to be a mother, and I am a mother, and there's nothing better. There's nothing better. So what I like about myself is I get to be a mother. And even though, it was sprung on, like 2 was sprung on me in 3 days, I'm glad that like trial and error, that I'm actually able to keep up with being a parent. That I do like. Yep. I guess that's all. Like I said, I'll leave this little quiz at the end of this video. Hopefully you like it. Sorry that it's long. Y'all know me. I'm very long-winded. Hopefully y'all made it to the end of this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, you can, if you have any questions or anything like this, please send it to me. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, like any of them. All my DMs are open on all 4 of them platforms. So hopefully you will send me something and I can, like, make a inspired video from you, and I will give you your props if you send me anything. So yeah, happy Vlogtober. Have a good day.